Good morning. Is it morning? I don't know. But today I want to talk about chocolate sourdough bread. And you could make chocolate bread without sourdough. It's just use regular yeast. It's fine. But if you want to make chocolate sourdough, it's going to have that little sourdough tang that goes along with it. This is a really interesting bread. I have two versions. This one I'm going to unwrap. It's been in the freezer because I've always am told to save some for family members who are not at home while I make it. This is the chocolate sourdough, and see, this one has chocolate chips in it. You can make this with or without. I've done a few versions of it to test this out. You could do it with or without chocolate chips. You can use the black cocoa, which this version is, or just regular Hershey's cocoa. I think this is a combination of Hershey's and Nestle. I'll put the links to all these in the description of the video so you can try them out. But it doesn't taste like chocolate. It's really interesting. It's good. Okay, let me say, I did see a video of someone who said, I hated it and I threw it away. I'm like, oh, okay, bring it to my house. I'm going to try to open this away from the microphone. Sorry for the noise. But it doesn't taste like chocolate. It has definitely a smoky flavor. And, uh-oh, I better wrap this one better. I'm unwrapping this. It looks like it's got a little ice on it, which is not good for bread. But you can see the difference between the color. Okay, this, yeah, and it's got some, I need to rewrap that. That's got the dark, that's the black cocoa. You can't really see very well. This is just a little lighter on the inside. This is really dark, and it's the black cocoa, and this is the regular cocoa. So you do get kind of a deeper flavor with this, but it's not a chocolate flavor. It has kind of what I would call smoky. Like it's got that, it's really hard to describe, but it's good. And that's all that's left. That one bit that I showed you is all that's left of 2 loaves that I made of each type. And my family's been eating it. They really like it, but it's not chocolate. Okay, it smells like chocolate, but it tastes like sourdough that's got some kind of a smoky flavor in it. Unless you put the chocolate chips in, and then it does taste like chocolate. So I just wanted to show you this. I wrote a whole article about making it. I'll post that in the description, and you can go get the recipe. It's not hard to make. It does require a sponge that you have to make ahead of time. Not a big deal. And like I said, if you want to just use yeast, just use 2 tablespoons of yeast in place of the sourdough starter. It'll work the same way. It's really good, but it's not sweet. And I think that's the key. It's not sweet. People say chocolate bread, and you expect it to taste like a dessert bread, like banana bread or something like that. It doesn't. But if you put the chocolate chips in it, you do get a little bit of the chocolate flavor. If you don't put chocolate chips in it, it just tastes it's good, but it's not what you would expect. So that's my caveat. I will put the link to the description of the video, or the recipe. I'll put the link in the description to the recipe and a step-by-step article where you can see the photos if you want to get the article and try it yourself. It's really good. And like I said, my family's been eating it saying this is so good, but it's not sweet. So just be aware of that if you do decide to try this, that it's probably not going to be what you expect, but it's still really good. All right, so go get the recipe and I will talk to you later.